Hello Flosstube friends, my name is Lauren if you've not stumbled across my channel before, but if you are not new here and you are a regular viewer or subscriber, you will know that I am also known as Cross Stitch Bunny here on YouTube and over on Instagram. This is not my usual end of month update, that will come in another video, but this is my special birthday bonus Flosstube episode. I wanted to do a little something to mark my birthday and film something a little bit fun, and I thought what could be more fun than showing you some of my birthday haul, well, all of my birthday haul. So I'm going to show you the stitchy presents that I have been given for my birthday this year. I've done very well. And then I also thought I would do a little bit of enabling. I love to be enabled. I love seeing what other people have in their stash and all those kind of things, see what everyone's stitching on. And yeah, I'm quite good at stitchy shopping. I'm very good at stitchy shopping to the point where like my drawers are rammed full, and I particularly like have lots of kits. Obviously kits take up a lot more space than charts, and I need to get through some of them, but they're tucked away in drawers and they're rammed in. It's very difficult to see what I've got. So over the last couple of weeks, I took the time to empty out my kit drawers, go through them, and I decided to pull out 30 kits to put into a little storage cube, which now sits on top of my kind of cross stitch storage unit. And my plan is that over the coming however long it takes, I will use this box to select my new starts that are going to be kits. So these will not be like the only new starts I'm having. I've got a bunch of patterns that I've self-kitted and things like that that I intend to start. But I do need to start working through my kits, and I do tend to forget about them with them being squirreled away in those drawers. So I'm going to show you like my top 30 kits, as it were, that I have pulled out as things that I kind of want to have a bit more accessible, so that when I'm wanting a new start, I'll perhaps go through this kit box, pick a kit from here, and as the box gets emptier, I can go through my kit drawers again and just keep topping up and refilling the box. That is my hope. So yeah, I hope that you enjoy this little bonus video. My stitchy updates will come in a different video. This is pure birthday goodies and enabling for you. So let's have a look at what I got. This is the first present I got from my mum and dad, and it is Dandelion Wishes by Rosewood Manor. And isn't that absolutely gorgeous? I think we have all blown on a dandelion clock at some point in our childhood, if not when we're adults. And isn't that a lovely verse? It says, when you look at a field of dandelions, you can either see 100 weeds or 1,000 wishes. And I just think that is beautiful. And this is all stitched in, I think, a single colour. Yeah, so it's all stitched in Weeks Dye Works grits, and there are Mill Hill beads as well. So yeah, a single colour pattern with beads, and obviously that is a very pretty fabric they've chosen for the model stitch. Although I don't think it makes the white lettering that easy to read, so I'm not sure if I will go for something similar or switch that up with something entirely different. Time will tell. The second chart that my mum and dad bought me is this gorgeous Luminous Fibre Arts Stitching Birds. And I just think that is absolutely beautiful. I love this. This is from them, so it's from the Friendship series of stitching birds. So there's multiple designs in this collection, and they're all inspired by like a theme of friendship with like two animals. So this is the birds, but there are ones I think with like rabbits. For sure, I've definitely seen a rabbit one, and there are a number of other animals as well. But I just love that with like the tape measure and the little pin cushion, and just the fact that it's very stitchy themed. Like, it's so beautiful. Cannot wait to stitch this. And if you are interested in stitching this one, all the colours are DMC except for 3 Weeks Dye Works. So yeah, 3 Weeks Dye Works threads in there. The rest of them are DMC, but the 3 Weeks Dye Work threads do give DMC alternatives, so you can stitch the entire thing in DMC if you choose. The third and final chart that my mum and dad got me is Christmas Breakfast by Madame Chantilly. and I absolutely love this. I know it's not exactly the season for stitching this at the moment, although I did say at the beginning of this year I am not going to limit my Christmas stitching to Christmas, otherwise I will never get all my Christmas patterns stitched. But I just think that is gorgeous, like these little animals having a picnic with a polar bear. So cute. And have a quick look at this. I'm thinking this will be stitched in DMC because most of her patterns, if I'm not mistaken, are DMC. And it is. So yeah, that is all stitched in DMC. Absolutely beautiful. Christmas breakfast. So fun. And the final present that my mum and dad got me that was stitchy was this bead pack. So this is a Bella Filipina design bead pack for Armian, deity of the wind. So I have her pattern, I have all her threads and speciality threads, but I did not have the beads. So I now do have the beads, which is fantastic. So looking forward to stitching her at some point. So thank you, Mum and Dad. I'm not sure my dad will be watching, but my mum does take a sneaky peek at my Flosstubes. So thank you, Mum. I love all my bits. Next up is my stitchy stuff from Adam. And Adam got me 4, just going to count them, 1, 2, 3, 4 patterns. And they are, I believe, all out of print. They are Mirabilias, and I was very excited to have these. Obviously they are all pre-owned second-hand because they are all out of print, but all of them are clean copies, and I think like 2 of them, yeah, 2 of them are sealed, 2 of them are open. So this is one of like the sealed ones that I've got. This is the Fairy Moon. Absolutely gorgeous design. I love this so much. And this is stitched all in DMC with Mill Hill beads. There are no Krynic. I think there's no Krynic and no water lilies. This is a 1993 release, and it is, yeah, very light on speciality materials. It is literally DMC and beads as far as I can see from the key. I can't see anything like anything there that refers. Can't see anything that refers to special threads. Oh no, there is one blending filament referenced, so just, yeah, a bit of blending filament in one colour it looks like, and the rest is just all DMC and beads, so she's beautiful. The next one I've got is the Queen Mermaid, another beautiful mermaid, and she has, again, predominantly DMC, but then as well as the Mill Hill beads, she has some treasures, and she has 3 different Krynic number 4 braids. Third one is the Butterfly Fairy. I think she's absolutely gorgeous. She is open and the pattern has actually not been put back in the right way round. It's been put in the wrong way round, I've just noticed, so I can't tell you what speciality bits she uses because I'm not going to mess around with taking the pattern out right now, but isn't she gorgeous? She's lovely. And the last one that he bought me, oh, this is actually still in its original wrapper, it's never been touched, is the Blooming Bride. Now I know that she does not seem very popular, like a lot of the out of prints seem quite sought after, and I see a lot of people like stitching various out of prints. I think I've only ever seen one person stitch this design. I've forgotten who it is, but I've seen one person on Instagram who has posted this. Yeah, I don't know. I just think she's absolutely gorgeous. I'm not sure when I stitch her, if I will like stitch these bits or just her. I've not decided, but I'm definitely going to do her at some point. She's absolutely stunning. I love the detail in her dress, and like all those flowers are just so beautiful. And she uses quite a lot of treasures and beads. Does she need any fancy threads? I don't think so, but there are quite a lot of treasures listed on here. So this might be one that I think about kitting up with some alternatives to those treasures, rather than Mill Hill, the same as I did with my Enchanted Mermaid. I will see when I come to kit her. Oh no, and she has 1 water lilies, I've just spotted. So that is all my stitchy birthday presents from Adam and my mum and dad. I think it's a lovely little collection of things for me to be adding to my stash and getting along with. And then I had a little surprise. So I received this lovely card in the post and this was from Sarah, who is a fellow stitcher, lovely lady that I met at a retreat, and she came to my rescue in December of last year when I ran out of some overdyed threads to finish one of my Christmas pieces, and she drove from Coventry to Worcester to come and hand deliver me some of those threads that I needed, and we met up and like had a few drinks and just spent a few hours chatting, but we didn't actually stitch together. We are due to meet up quite soon actually, like I think 8th or 9th of March, I need to check my calendar, but very soon we're going to meet up in Stratford, which is kind of equidistant to both of us, and we're going to have a bit of a stitchy afternoon. But yes, so Sarah had sent me in the post that lovely card and this Realis kit, and I don't know whether she's like watched my my last Flosstube, like the last Flosstube that I filmed and posted, because I'm sure that in that particular Flosstube I mentioned how much I love fox patterns and like gravitate towards fox patterns, and she's bought me this lovely Realis fox kit. It's called Foxes in the Leaves, and it's got 3 little foxes bouncing around in the autumn leaves, and I just think it is absolutely gorgeous. It's lovely, and it's a small, so it shouldn't take me too long to stitch, so you never know, like I might save this and take it along to my stitchy date with Sarah, because that is going to be fairly soon. Yeah, that seems like a good idea actually. I only just thought of that. Maybe I will do exactly that and see how far I can get along with stitching it while I'm with her. That'd be really fun. So yeah, big thank you Sarah if you're watching. I was not expecting this and it was so lovely, and I'm looking forward to our stitching date. So that is all of my birthday bits, and I'm just going to pause you for a moment and then we're going to start emptying my kit box. I will be right back. And I'm back. I just went to turn the lights on because I just felt like it had dimmed a little bit in here and got a bit dark. Little boy's not very well and he is not at preschool today, even though he should be. He's at home, and I've been sat with him all morning, like having lots of cuddles and stuff. He's just not been very well. And I finally got him to fall asleep on the sofa, and I've just got Adam to sit with him and supervise him. But then I snuck off to our bedroom, so I don't usually film in my bedroom, but if you're wondering where I am, this is my bedroom. And I just thought I would try and sneak off and do this quickly before he wakes up, because he's very clingy to me today, so if he wakes up he'll immediately be wanting cuddles. So try and get through these kits as fast as we can. So this is just a fun little enabling part of my video. Maybe you will see a kit that you like, but these are the 30 kits that I have picked out to kind of have in my line of view, on my radar, like in this box on top of my stitchy unit, where I don't have to root through drawers to see them. I can just flick through the box because it's out on display. So the first one is this Dimensions birth sampler, and it is like a little tree house with woodland animals in. I know there's a bit of glare, that can't be helped because all these kits are in plastic packaging, unfortunately. But this is the Treehouse Birth Record by Dimensions, and this is the one that I am planning to stitch for Daisy. You know, she is approaching 5 years old. This needs to get done. Second kit is, maybe quite predictably, another birth sampler for child number 2. So this is also animal themed, but these animals look like they are about to embark on a canoeing adventure. I just think it's really lovely. It's by Dimensions again, and the name of this kit is Little Adventurer Birth Record, and Hadley just turned 3. So that is my birth samplers for both of them that need doing. Another Dimensions kit here. I did put these in some kind of order, I think, which is quite good for me. So this is the Butterfly Fairy canted cross stitch, and this I believe uses, because it comes with black fabric, so I think that all the black in this pattern is just a clever use of negative space, so I don't think the fairy on the toadstool is actually stitched. Yes, so this is a nice one, and the wording says, "May you touch dragonflies, dance with fairies and talk to the moon." And I love that. I just think it is really pretty, really beautiful, very atmospheric. Lovely words, clever design with that negative space, beautiful. Next one is this gorgeous Panna kit, and this is just called Peafowl. And it is a beautiful peacock, just a little bit different than a lot of peacocks you see with all these like gorgeous colours in. It's not just limited to like the blues and greens that you typically think of with most peacock designs. So I thought that was lovely. Oh, what else have we got? So then this is what I mean. So I was digging through my drawers and I forgot I even had this, and this is a Design Works world map, and it is an amazing design, really fun, like very cartoony. It reminds me actually of a lot of like the bothy designs, like the food map bothy design of Great Britain, but obviously this is not a bothy, it is Design Works, and I just think that's gorgeous. Like, I've seen a lot of world map inspired designs and I've never seen one that I've actually wanted to stitch until I came across this one, and I just had to buy it immediately. So this will be 18 by 24 inches when it's finished, so it will be quite large. And I was thinking, like, I like this as a design regardless of the fact that I have children, but at the same time it would be lovely for them to have and enjoy and see while they're still young. So that is why that one has gone in my box, because I think it's going to take quite a long time to stitch, so I should probably get it started. Next up, I've got a little haul of Realis kits coming up here. So this is my Realis little penguins kit. Oh, there we go. So it's like one adult penguin with lots of baby penguins, and they're just sledging down this ice on their tummies. I think that's really cute. Has this kit got a name? Penguins. Very simple, down in the bottom there, it just says penguins. So yes, lovely little penguin kit. I've then got this gorgeous unicorn kit that I want to stitch for Daisy, but I'm not sure whether I will do it on the supplied fabric, which is just white Ada, I think, or whether I might swap it out for some of my own hand dyed. But then again, she's got so many colours in her, I don't know whether I should just stick with the white. I'm undecided, but I just think that is a gorgeous unicorn, really lovely. Daisy will love that. Next is my Recipe for Happiness, which was like a fairly recent purchase. It was not that long ago that I bought this, but I absolutely loved it. I actually saw, I think, the Russian version of this on Instagram stitched, and I was like, wow, what is that pattern? I love it. And I managed to do a bit of Googling, a bit of searching, and found the kit, and happily it comes in English. So this is the English version of the kit. It will be stitched on 18 count, and the name is just Recipe for Happiness. I think that is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, Luca S. A bit of Luca S. So these are two different Luca S kits here. You may recognise, you should recognise all of these from seeing them in my stash videos or haul sections at one point or another, but it's really easy, isn't it, to forget what you've got. But again, these might be familiar because they weren't bought that long ago. So this was my Fox's Luca S kit of like the mummy and the baby fox. And it is literally just called Fox's. And it comes with kind of a rustic, you see all the threads in the back there, and it comes with like a rustico sort of Ada. And that might be a 16 count. And it's the same fabric in this one, which is kind of from the same series, but this is the mother with the baby swan. And it's this kit that actually set me off on collecting various patterns in this range, because quite a long time ago, Sian over on Craftivating Creations, who is not particularly active anymore, like I know that, you know, she's recently become a mother, and yeah, for a while she's not really posted much content, but it was Sian that was stitching this when I first fell in love with it. I saw it on her channel, went and bought it, and then realised that Luca S do all these other similar kits. Bothy, so I have a lot of bothy in my stash. I'm going to run through these really quickly. I've just realised that I've got 13 minutes until somebody's coming to the house to see me. So this is one of the newer Bothy designs. It is from like the range of shoes. So this is a Sally King shoe, and this is the Along the Riverbank version. Absolutely love that. I just think these are so clever, these designs. Love these shoes, and I just particularly like this one with the kingfisher and the wildlife and stuff. That's just really up my street. I think this is really clever. The bird as the heel. Also fairly recent is the Wildflower, is it Wildflower Meadows? Oh no, Wildflower Memories, sorry. And this is a gorgeous Rendale design. I had to think for a minute there, my mind went blank. This is a gorgeous Rendale design. Absolutely lovely and big, like a lot bigger than the ones that usually just focus on one specific animal at a time. But I just think it's beautiful, all the detail, the flowers, the butterflies. I'm going to really enjoy stitching that one at some point. Then I've pulled quite a few Bothy cut-throughs, which again, I like in their own right, but they're also kind of fun if you've got children, which was my thinking on adding these to the box of things to stitch as soon as I can. So this is the cut-through North Pole House, which would be very fun to stitch up. I'm sure that my kids would also enjoy them when they're finished, being able to kind of look in the house and see what's going on and point out all the different things and what the elves are doing. It was very cute. Another cut through is the cut through Hen Home. I love chickens, as you may well know if you watch my Flosstube with any regularity. I do like my chicken patterns, and this one is lovely. Love, love, love it. Next one is another couple of cut throughs actually. Two more cut throughs here. So I've got the cut through Noah's Ark, which again I'm sure my kids would just love. Like these remind me like kind of a bit of Where's Wally. I know they're not, but you know, like the graphic cartoony style. I think these would be quite fun to sit down and be like, where's this? Where's that? Can you find this animal? Because they've got so many fun, clever little details in them. And this one is the cut through pirate ship, which I just think Hadley would absolutely love. He would find this one very fun. He does like pirates. I think that is all the cut through ones. Do have a tiny bit of Bothy left. Sorry for the rustling. So the last Bothy kit is the Snowy Stack, which I adore. I absolutely love this kit. Love this since I set eyes on it. Had to have it. Stole it from the Stitch Bunny shop. Yeah, as soon as I started to stock this design, I immediately pinched this copy for myself because it's just so gorgeous. Next is, I think, a Letty Stitch kit. Yes, so my little Letty Stitch I Love You to the Moon and Back. This one is really simple. It's not got many colours in and it's not very big, so I should be able to stitch that up fairly quickly. And this would be really nice to have in Hadley's bedroom. Not because I love Daisy any less, but just with the colours and the fact that it's all blues. I think this would go really well in Hadley's bedroom. So I would like to stitch that for him fairly quickly. The next three I will show you all together because they are a set and you've seen these very recently. So this is the set of 3 RTO designs that all come with the different wooden motifs. So there is this one with the butterfly motif, this one with the hanging keys, and this last one with the hanging teacups. And again, they're all quite small, they're all smalls, they shouldn't actually take that long to stitch, and I think they will look lovely framed together, or even if they're framed separately, like displayed together. I think they're a beautiful set, although I'll probably put this blue one in the centre. So that's those. This Some Bunny to Love Collecting Flowers, I think is really gorgeous and cute. Again, that will be a nice small one that shouldn't take me too long to stitch up. And we're getting to the end here, but I've got 2 lovely Karen Carter kits here, which are the seal patterns that match the Sealed with a Kiss pattern that you have seen recently on my Flosstubes that I've been stitching. This one is called Chilling. Is that this one? Yeah, Chilling. And this one is called Lookout. And it would be nice to complete those ones with the other one as a set. Another Karen Carter here is one of her kind of fairly recent designs, which is the Dolphin Small Full Coverage. It's literally just called Dolphins, nice and simple. I think I do also have the turtle one in this series and the seals one, because the one in the, I think it is on the back there if you can see it. So I've got the turtle and I've got the one with the seals, which is a different one to the set of 3 seal patterns that I've just mentioned, because these are a different size. Those seal patterns are a bit smaller. But yeah, this range has the dolphins, one with the seals and one with the turtles, and then there is like a fish pond koi one, but to me that doesn't really go because they're not saltwater. They're not saltwater. So yeah, for me, like the dolphins, the turtle and the seal pattern that are all this size go nicely as a set. That is my box of 30 kits. Oh no, that is not my box of 30 kits emptied. I thought it was. I've got like literally a couple of minutes now to empty it. I thought I was finished. So this is my Pollyanna Pickering Panda, who I think is delightful. That just comes with Blue Ada. This was a second-hand but unused kit that I bought off eBay a while ago, and I just think that is beautiful. I say that about everything, don't I? Like, there's so many words that are overused on Flosstube, but what else can you say, like, other than everything's beautiful and you love it, otherwise you wouldn't have bought it. This is my 3 Merry Geese kit, and this is by BEH brand. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to pronounce that, so I'm just going to say the letters. BEH, and those are the 3 Merry Geese. And we are at the end now, so to finish off, we have three kits, all by the Historical Sampler Company. So the first one is this lovely chicken sampler, which I think is absolutely delightful. My mind has gone completely blank just because I'm so aware of the time and that I need to wrap up. I have stitched one of these and I can't remember which one. So these patterns from Historical Sampler Company that have like the 9 squares with animals in, and they do sheep and they do chickens and they do owls. I've done the owls, that's right. I couldn't think. Yeah, so I've done the owl version of this, and this is the chicken version. Then there is this one, which is A Man is Like a Pack of Cards. I'll let you read that for yourself. I think this one is very humorous. It appeals to my humour, certainly. So that is that one. And the very last one is the sheep. So this is my Historical Sampler Company sheep one that matches the owls that I've already done, and it matches the chickens I have just shown you. And that is all of them. That is everything. And Adam has literally just come in the room, like reminding me of the time. So that was perfect timing. I have finished with literally 5 minutes to spare. I hope you have enjoyed this little rummage through my stuff. I know it's not a full-on stash dive video. I still need to film part 3 of my stash dive. That has dragged on for forever. But I just wanted to film something a little bit fun for my birthday. Maybe you like one of those kits, maybe you're going to go out and buy one. If you are, I am not sorry for enabling you. Like, that is all part of the fun, isn't it? It's definitely part of the fun of Flosstube. And I will see you all really soon for my actual proper stitchy update video. But happy birthday to me. I'm hoping to get a little bit more stitching done today. I've managed a little bit, but Hadley hasn't been very well, so he has been home all day. I think I've got about 30 minutes done, and I've not had a birthday start, unfortunately. I did want to have a new start to specifically mark my birthday, but it's not happened. Such is life. I filmed this instead, and this was fun, and I will see you all soon. Take care, bye.